Hi, folks. Welcome, homesteaders and DIY enthusiasts, treehouse folks, everybody. Um, Today we're going to be talking about trucks and what what to look for in a really useful homestead truck. And I think I got it. I think I got it. It's taken years, but I finally have, by trial and error, found what I think is the best combination of things. So here it is. Feast your eyes on this beauty. You've probably seen this in one of my more recent videos where I put a plow on the front. This is basically a sports car, single seat sports car, homesteader sports car. In front of the passenger seat, there's a box with some boots that I switch out of sometimes in the spring when the conditions are wet outside. I can switch into some rubber boots and stuff. But so basically, I have some straps here for when I have to tow somebody. I have some straps here. These are the straps I use on the roof rack, which is very handy to have the roof rack. I haul ladders, wood, all sorts of things like that. It could be a little heavier duty. I have kind of caved this in a little bit in the front and the back. I need to weld on some heavier supports there. I have a bag of rags, really important. A bag of large size wrenches, battery charger, always handy to have. Second set of nice heavy work gloves. On the other side, what truck wouldn't be complete without a few dings and bangs? Secondary lock release system here because the old one broke. With the best kind of hook that you can ever find. That's ideal. You slip the chain through, and it can't really come out. It can't really fall off. Really, really dashboard collects everything. 20-foot chain, tape, sharpening tools, clippers, all sorts of things. I have a machete, and then rain hat, very important. Nice crushable rain hat. Behind the seat, I've got a bunch of different tools, wrenches, some jacks, bottle jacks, crowbar, socket sets, lug wrench, several different types of wrenches and socket sets, and sledgehammer, oil filter wrench, stone chisel for the sledgehammer there. Bag for carrying stuff. Earmuffs, very important. Always have them. Set of tire chains on the four-wheel drive. Ideally, you want a truck that you can get into the back. It's nice to have the sides opening up and the back opens like that. This other side has a sliding window, which is not as good because it gets frozen shut sometimes. It'd been better to have an opening up and down window. Then of course, the tailgate is great because it becomes a little workbench, and then you can do cutting and stuff. And what workbench isn't complete without a vise on there? And this vise you can turn different directions so that you can file your chainsaw or hold a piece of wood or whatever I need to do. It's a really handy item to have on the back of your truck. Got some funnels, rags, jumper cables, a chock to hold the truck in place if you have to jack up something, a bucket of different lubricants and things underneath that, pellet gun, wrench or something, and then a bucket of cordless tools. Got a drill, impact wrench, grinder, and sawzall in there with different blades and different discs inside the bucket. Very handy. All those tools are very handy. The grinder, the sawzall, the impact wrench. I use them every day pretty much. In fact, I have 2 grinders in there with different heads. have
pair of
some
loppers,
pruners, long-handled loppers rather, of
a watertight box with different screws and nails in it. Very handy. I use that all the time. In fact, you can see some are empty.
as you can.
Then I have a box in the back here with a handle on it that you can pull it out, and that's got all my different tools in there. I've got pliers and chisels, screwdrivers, um, extension cord, um, small set of bolt cutters right there, um, uh, heavy duty extension cord there. Um, different wire cutters and pliers, um, a battery terminal cleaning device, loppers, hand loppers, a tool belt with tape measure and a hammer on it, bigger bolt cutters inside there, pipe wrench, um, wrecking bar, chalk line, caulk and caulk gun in there. As you can see inside the box, there's also areas to put drill bits and tape and clamps, pliers, nail pullers. On the other side, there's more wrenches, and cat's paw, some punches, channel locks. I use them all the time. Very handy. Files, tin snips, adjustable wrenches, some big nails, Allen wrenches, big tin snips, fencing tool. Then I got two chainsaws. One's a carpentry saw, the lighter one, and then the bigger one is just all-purpose chainsaw for cutting firewood or cutting whatever. Underneath that, there's a rock bar with a really nice chisel tip on one end that I sharpened so I can cut roots and different things like that. And on the other end, comes to a nice point, so it's good for prying or digging with it. A shovel and my favorite splitting maul, and then a leather bag for moving firewood around. And then of course you got to have a roll of galvanized fencing wire for everything.
Cold doggy.
Thanks for watching. Please
you like the
like
rain
and subscribe.
and the snow, Brewski? Not really, Rick.